Hey guys, Masking JC here. I just woke up like about half an hour ago, so my hair's kind of messed up and shit. But yeah, this is gonna be a response video, the King of Lightning and Elder Talker, about the whole Viz Media, Shonen Jump Alpha, Shueisha bullshit that's going on right now at the moment concerning the whole, illegal and the legal mangas, translations, yada 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 yada. Now, I really didn't want to make a video about the whole Viz Media, manga stream, manga Fox shit, but I just want to get some points across right now. Now, Elder Talker, King Lightning, they brought up some really good points in their videos, and I want to say one thing about Shonen Jump Alpha. It's a step in the right direction, but it's not perfect yet. It's not perfect yet, and because, in fact, these are like my three main problems with Shonen Jump Alpha. One, there's only like 6 series in there. It's like One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, Toriko, Bachman, and Nura. That's only 6 series. That's too limited. Two, it's 2 weeks behind. The chapters that come out like weekly are like 2 weeks behind what's in Weekly Shonen Jump magazine in Japan. And number three, it's only in North America, the U.S., and Canada. Those are like the three main problems with Shonen Jump Alpha. Now, about the being behind, I don't know if that was like a deal with Shueisha or whatnot, but that's like one of the main problems with Alpha, that's 2 weeks behind, and also the fact that what the fuck. Never mind. Also, the fact that it's not in every other part of the world, but what some people need to understand is that Viz, even though they distribute to North America and sometimes Europe, and by sometimes Europe, I'm mostly talking about the UK, there are other countries that have their own manga distributors. Like, I got this list right now on Wikipedia of all these different manga distributing companies. For the Dutch, we got Glenad and Kana. For France, we got Ankama Editions, Akata, Delcourt, Asuka, Casterman. For Germany, we got Carlsen, Vergog, Defulium Prince, Egmont Manga and Anime. For Hungary, we got Manga Fan, Manga Attack, Fumax. For Indonesia, we got LX Media. You see what I'm going on with. Every company has their own different manga distributor. It's not just Viz's problem. Most likely, most of this is Shueisha's problem, because Shueisha's just run like by a whole bunch of old foggy ass Japanese, traditional Japanese men who don't fucking understand that they will make a lot more money by distributing their manga content to other parts of the world. They do not understand that because they're not used to doing something like this. In fact, I'm pretty sure they're not really happy with SJ Alpha at all. I mean, they're not really happy with distributing their content, even though it's 2 weeks behind what's in Jump. They're probably not happy with distributing their content, outside their borders, because like I said, Shueisha's run by like a whole bunch of old-fashioned ass old men who don't want to get with the times. In fact, with all these manga distributors, you think it would be easy for them to be like, hey, look, the Americans had this thing called SJ Alpha. We should do something like that for our country. No, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. There's a lot of paperwork that needs to be signed. There's a lot of legal shit that needs to go on. Like, just like this huge list of companies in different parts of the world that distribute manga. And probably most of them probably aren't even owned by Shueisha. That's the problem here. Even if all these countries got together and came with this idea, we could have something like SJ Alpha in our country, you still have to get the okay from Shueisha, because Shueisha makes Weekly Shonen Jump magazine. They make Weekly Young Jump. They make Jump Square. They're the ones that produce this shit. You need to get the okay from them, and some of these companies aren't gonna get an okay because Wiki Shonen Jump Alpha, like I said, is run by a whole bunch of old traditional ass Japanese men. It's not easy at all. And when you have all these companies coming together on this one thing, it's not going to be easy at all. There's going to be some arguments. There's going to be some disagreements. There's going to be some problems. Something like this probably won't be resolved in a matter of days. At the most, it'll probably be resolved in like a matter of months, maybe years. It'll probably be, I don't know, at least around a decade before this whole thing might be settled out, because you can't compare something like manga distribution to Netflix or Hulu or any of those other sites, because that's completely different. That's completely different. Another thing I want to bring up, Wiki Shonen Jump magazine comes out every Monday in Japan. While we over here, we get our chapters on like around Wednesday or Thursday, because someone who's in the inside gets the chapters and scans them and leaks them onto the internet before the magazine even comes out officially in Japan. So even if Shonen Jump Alpha were to close the gap and release the chapters like a day after it comes out in Japan, they'll still be like 4 or 5 days behind the legal Scanlations. You can't. That's where Viz will never win, because they'll always be behind. Even if they close the gap, they'll still be behind. But they will get more people to sign up for Alpha if they do close the gap. Even if they are like 4 or 5 days behind, they will get more people to buy their content. And yes, Viz needs to distribute Alpha to other countries. I agreed that J-Man, Edo Talker, Jersey, they all live in Europe. I'm pretty sure they do, yeah. And they can't get Alpha. They can't get Alpha because, it's only in North America. While Viz, yeah, they could distribute it to Europe, and it might just go to UK where, J-Man is. What about Edo Talker? What about Jersey? Because there are different companies, I'm pretty sure, like, hold on. Yeah, Germany has like 6 or 7 different companies that distribute manga. So even if Viz were to, even if they wanted to like branch out and shit, they probably wouldn't be able to because it's out of their jurisdiction. It's like telling a cop in America to go and take care of a crime over in China. It's out of their jurisdiction. The problem, the people that need to be that we need to focus on the most is Shueisha. They're the ones that make the company. That make the magazines. They're the ones that distribute the shit to the world. If we go to these motherfuckers and say, we want this shit in our country, they're probably going to have to listen. But I don't know. I don't know what we should do. Now, sending a letter or an email to your local manga distributor or whatever is good and all. That's really good, but most of the time it doesn't work out. There are some times where it does work out, but it may not work out in the long run. And Shueisha, like I said, a bunch of old foggy ass, traditional ass Japanese men who don't understand, online business and shit. They don't understand the kind of money they could be making. But for now, I think it's best that we just stick with illegal Scanlations, because this whole problem is probably not going to get solved in our generation. No, that's too far. It's probably not going to be solved in like the next couple of years, because this is something that's going to go on for like a long while. So while I do think Alpha is a step in the right direction, I will not be signing up for it because 2 weeks 2 weeks behind. But that's just me. But J-Man, Elder Talker, Jersey, they should just stick with legal Scanlations. No one should be telling them that, hey, you guys are doing bad, you should be supporting the authors and shit. They can't support the authors because they can't get their shit. They can't get their shit. And also, their volumes come out maybe every couple of years or something. I don't know how it works in Europe, but their volumes don't come out on a consistent basis. So they either have to wait for the volumes or just read illegal Scanlations. So For now, we just have to stick with the illegal scanlation until a better product comes out. Until we get something that's like alpha for every country. And hell, there are some countries that don't even have manga distributing companies. There are some countries that don't even get manga. I don't know if they have manga in Africa or something, but there are some countries that don't even get this shit. And that's just fucking sad. It's not fair, but what can you do? I mean, I'm just saying, what can we do? Yes, I really recommend, if you're watching this, to send a letter to, if you live in a different country, to send a letter or an email to your manga distributor and tell them, we want something like alpha in our country. Because the only way they're going to know that this is a problem is if we tell them. That's how it's going to work. We need to tell the companies that we, the people, want this shit distributed to us. But like I said, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. It's not something that could be like, oh, we just need to send a letter. Okay, there, done. It's not easy. There's a huge list of companies right here I'm looking at on Wikipedia from every different walk of life that had to deal with this shit. So I do feel sorry for Editaker and J-Man, but for now we just have to stick with the illegal scanlations. And while I don't agree with Viz taking down, asking these scanlation sites to take down their manga, it is in their right to do so. It is in their right to do so, even though other people in different countries don't get the shit, but it is in their right to. And Shueisha needs to wake the fuck up and realize the problem here, and that they're missing out on like thousands, if not millions of dollars of money from not, going completely worldwide, global, digital with this shit. But I've been talking for like about 12 minutes, so if you guys want to leave a comment, make a response video, that's okay, that's cool and all. I'm probably going to put a link to King of Lightning and Editaker's videos somewhere around here. But yeah, this has been Master King JC. Comment, like, subscribe, whatever. And I will see you guys later.